Hello. Hello. Happy Thursday. There goes all the chat. Skiz poke the goat. I don't even care. It's my body. I do what I want. I look well. Well, thank you. I feel good. Had a good time at the gym this morning. Came home, dude, when I come home from the gym, I make myself eggs, rice, and chicken, and it is so good. Aussie Joe giving out those 5 subs right out of the gate. Need some buddy bombs. Rolling for Aussie Joe, please. The Silly Family gifting a sub. Diamond Eyes, 16 months. Stacy with the 17 months. Nerd Pants McGee. I just love saying that name so much. I love saying it. How could you not? Erica, 54 months. Stormageddon, 50 months. What's up, Hack Uber Geek? So usually we start with some music. I don't know why I don't have music. Pfft, who needs it? You got my voice. And this face. You're welcome on both accounts. Yeah. Doc, that's a pretty neat little. Was he streaming that? I wonder. I didn't even pay attention. Was he streaming that? I want to know if he was streaming that, because I honestly don't know. You saw it from Cub Stream, okay. You saw it on Wells. I logged in. I'm like, what is happening? And then we just had a good little session where he explained it to me. I'm like, that is sick, okay? Sick enough to call for some music? All right, let's do this. Let's get on the server. You want to know what the truth is? I have made no progress since yesterday's stream. 0, by the way. Well, I guess that's not true. I managed to capture a new Creaking over here, and then I forgot to name him. So he disappeared when it became daytime. So that's good. Oh my gosh, dude. So apparently, and hey, Scar asked me to do him a favor, and it put me, and I turned into a whole lot of collateral damage because of it. And now I'm on Doc's radar, and I've been told that like his retaliation is not a proportionate response. Do you guys remember? It's one of my favorite. What was it? It was in The Office when what was the character's name who was played by Rashida Jones? What was her name? Guess what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Rashida Jones. Super gorgeous. You know what I'm talking about? Is her name Karen? Yeah, Karen, that's right. So when her and Jim first meet, she steals his chair, right? And so he steals her chair because he stole it back from her. And so she's back in the one that's squeaky. So she decides to keep squeaking it until it bugs him. So he starts singing, love me, say that you love me. And then she just stops. She's like, okay, never mind. And he just keeps on singing. And she's like, this is not a proportionate response. That's Doc. Okay. If you step on Doc's toe, he's going to cut your leg off, apparently. Let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, here's the deal, guys. We actually need to, let me tell you what's going through my head, and you tell me if I'm crazy. And also don't be too quick to agree that I'm crazy, because I'm a little crazy, but here's what I'm thinking. I was warned. That's true, but here's the deal. I like to mess with things. I told you all the story when I came across a rattlesnake and I played with it. Don't do that, kids. But I had to get close to it and do this because I'm an idiot. Hey, remember you guys are helping me. I was digging this. Where is it? Over here. We were digging this hole, and it was all because I want to do some scene, and I was going to have like a kind of a pit like that, but it dawned on me because that's all coal blocks. It's pretty cool. But what I might do, the mic is hot. Yeah, I don't even care. What I might do is I might change this up, and I might actually replace all of this with lime green concrete. And then do a green screen effect so I can actually put space in there. Does that sound pretty cool? Here's the deal. Once upon a time, I had the good fortune to have Mr. Mumbo Jumbo on my podcast. This is a while ago. And I've talked about this before. And he said something that stuck with me. And I told him, I'm like, Doc, that actually hit really true. And his thing was, when you have like a dumb idea, you want to lean all the way into it. So I've done that several times since then. And let me be very clear here, okay? Every single time I've followed up on that advice that he dished out, that when you have a dumb idea, like see it all the way through, every single time it's turned out to be aces. I did the dream sequence last season. That was a moment where leaning all the way in did something great. I have several other examples I can't quite recall right now, so that's super. But the bottom line being that it's a good, so here I'm back in that mind frame. What was there was another example I had I was going to give you. Anyways, I'm back in that mind frame to where I'm like, I want to just do lime green concrete, and then I can do a proper green screen effect. Oh my God, green maps might work better. I don't know. The green concrete would be fine. Green maps might be better, but I definitely don't have time to make a green map. The podcast is actually called the Imp and Skiz Podcast. Impulse and I have been doing this podcast for a couple years now. If you type in, yeah, there it is right there. One board, Jules got it. It's crazy because when we went to TwitchCon, the podcast was a lot of people were talking about that. You can do green screen and flashback without anything. What? How would I do that? Skiz, I got engaged the other day. We went home and watched Naked and Scared together in the evening. That's awesome. I love that. Dainty popcorn. And now I want some popcorn. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the truth, the honest to God truth. Is that I legitimately lost sight of what day it is today. So I had already put on my calendar I'm going to stream, and then I lost sight of what day it is because I started my stream. Actually, hold on. While it's nighttime, let's get some more resin. Oh, you know what I want to do, dude? I want to let's get another creaking over here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's almost nighttime. We should get another creaking in here. Should be popping out. Oh, somebody's sleeping. All right, never mind. I didn't say don't sleep, so that's on me. So the bottom line is I didn't stream on Monday because I got home kind of late from New York on Sunday. So I ended up not streaming Monday. And it like threw my clock off or something. Like crazy threw it off. He killed me. He takes my rockets. He takes my food. This doc fella. All right, this is the column golem, the column golems, the copper golems they're doing okay, but I'm not gonna lie to you, they're kind of blowing it. They're kind of blowing it. I'm gonna have to face the music and do a proper storage system eventually. Anyways, I'm really thinking about getting a bunch of green concrete, filling that in, and then doing a green screen thing. But at the same time, guys, we have what we need to finish this. Remember I told you guys yesterday we're going to finish this. All right, I'm going to tear these down. And we decided that we like that the best. That's the best, that's glowstone behind it. A little bit of the resin there. Got a decent amount of resin. I'm going to want more, I think. But bottom line is this is what we're going to be doing. And I think that's super. So let me go into my pockets. We'll come down here. We're going to clean this up. So we reset it. And then we're going to do a nice time lapse of us doing that. Now, here's the deal. I am eventually going to want to do something for the ceiling. I don't know what that's going to be. But I do know that at the very least I could do it later as long as I make this some sort of canvas. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just leave that blank. Who knows? Oh wait, that was Shroomlights, huh? That's right. Not yeah, what did I say? Glowstone? I meant Shroomlights. Shroomlights. That's Shroomlights. We're doing Shroomlights. That's glowstone, which is not bad. That is the resin block, which is pretty cool. Resin block's cool, but that's doing some weirdness. And it doesn't give enough any light. Mini Mumbles with a 690. Yeah, baby. I've changed it from to yeah, baby. I had to. I had to read something. I can sure try. I don't watch streamers. Honestly, my number one's probably going to be Puppy's Tummies. Well, you know what? Maybe I will do that. Well, where do I see that? Where do I see the stream? Is it an email or what is it? Where do you see that? The Twitch Wrapped. Maybe at the end. Maybe at the end we'll do that, huh? Yeah, definitely Shroomlights. Okay. It's on your profile. Bum, bum, bum. It's on my profile. You want to know something that's cool, guys? Puppy's Tummies is now a Twitch partner. I'm very, very proud of her. This was a scary thing that she did after 24 years of teaching. She left teaching, and wanted to give this world a go. So I'm very proud of her. Right? Him gun? Wait, no. Wait. How do I pronounce that? Hymguhn. I feel like I'm supposed to know this. Hymguhn. What is it? Like, sound it out for me again. Gifting a sub over there. Razzle Frats with the 17 months. Yeah, Pups. Isn't she awesome? Am I going to make some Alex Gray inspired features in the ride? Well, I would be lying to you if I pretended to know what that is. I don't know who that is. Hymguhn. Wait, I got Hymguhn. I did it right. Hymguhn. I was like, I know how to pronounce this. Giving out that sub, you're amazing. Can I have more beef jerky? Beef jerky and coffee goes good together. By the way, you guys talked about some weird new beef jerky. Now say it's Odysseus. Right? Am I saying it wrong? Or is it Odyssey? It's Odysseus, isn't it? There's so many names. The Bit Long. This is just regular beef jerky, but Bop looked it up and sent me a picture. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of want it pretty bad. Wish I was in there right now. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Why are we saying tango? I'm your number one streamer. You're number 3 on YouTube behind Joel and Scar. That is good company. I like that. Bit Long isn't new. It's been around for a long time. Oh, we joined the game. Okay. Gotcha. All right, let me do this. Oh, let's get your stuff together. The storage system. This is just. I'm very upset with myself. Okay, very upset. This has to be done. Doc took my food. He killed me. He took my food. He took my rockets. Pork chop power. Tango storage system is pretty sweet. Cyril Starborn, how are you? See, this is what we're talking about, everybody. All right, Bebop says, you're such an inspiration, Skiz. I recently seen the Impet Skiz episode talking about Just Do It. Inspired me to go back to school. I have now finished 2 classes in my IT degree. Just wanted to thank you for helping to inspire the change in my life. That's very, very cool. Very cool. Heard some really cool stories too at TwitchCon about what people have done since that podcast, which I think was our 2nd podcast, called What's Stopping You or something. I don't remember. Dude, because the metaphor I give, actually, I'm gonna extend it. Doc's ability to retaliate in a proportionate manner is non-existent. If you accidentally step on his toe, he's not gonna see. Here it goes. He's not gonna just kill you. He's gonna chop off your leg first, and then he's gonna chop off the legs of everybody you love. And now he's just toying with me. Stop playing with your food. Look at that face. It's a good, yeah, you'd step on his toe. You step on his toe, he's cutting off your leg and the legs of everybody you love. It's not proportionate, Duck. Lunatic. I almost want to, maybe I'll wake up the Popo and we'll actually get some proper authority and we'll arrest Doc and we'll put him in a Hannibal Lecter mask. Literally, that's actually a pretty good idea. I need to have B-dubs build another thing. And I will be the lawyer. I will be the prosecutor. And I will put Doc away again. I crushed his amazing lawyer last time, Joe. Joe's argument was that Doc was a baby. It wasn't a tough case for me. All right, let's get busy here. I'm very mad with myself because I thought maybe this is on me at this point, dude. It was always on me. It was always on me. Here's the thing. I just want to look at something. I know I have some sand somewhere. It sounds like I'm doing nothing right, and it looks like I'm doing nothing. I promise I have an idea. Cowboy up with the 500 biddies. I've missed you, Skiz. Well, thanks for being here. Yeah, you should do community service. Where is the sand? I got a bunch of sand. Where is it? I know I did, maybe. God, I'm just so awful. I got sand, guys. Where'd you put it? Okay. Yeah. I should have known better. Okay, I put it in here a long time ago, and it's obviously not been put away. I shouldn't give them so much static for that. And I know that. These guys, they're doing their best, you know. Okay, so I'm feeling really stupid. It's sand and gravel and what? A dye? Like if I wanted to make how would I make, what's lime green? Do you mix green dye and white dye? Okay, I empty my pockets, making me crazy. This is what this is. I'm so mad at myself. You gotta do this before the stream, Skiz. Okay, you dum-dum. Before the stream. I'm getting rid of stuff, people. Yes, I am. Snow block? When did I get these? Maybe that's the color I should do. Get a lot of those really quick, and that's pretty. You know, it's got that sort of that blue tint to it. The lime green. I just messed around and did some chroma key stuff in Adobe right before this. The lime green was definitely the best choice. Lime green. Green is a little too dark. Lime green's like perfect. But I feel like, hold on a second. Boop, 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 boop. All right, I'm getting, these are building blocks here. I'm actually putting stuff away. No, it doesn't look that way. I understand it, but I am, you know. Tango! He didn't say anything, did he? No, okay. I'm not going back to Skyblock. Oh, I'm going to send him back to Skyblock. Beat-Ups needs to build a court pronto. That's a good point. Did Doc say, did you say something in my chat here, buddy? Where is he? What is it Doc M77 Live? Is that his handle? Okay. It's gotta be, yeah, that should have done it. Doc, if you're in my chat, say something. I want to make sure I VIP'd you correctly. Hey, very nice. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's keep emptying our pockets here. Believe it or not, there's work to be done here, if you can believe it. I'm going to clean up this place offline. Not going to subject you guys to this nonsense. Not doing it. This is on me. I got to get this sorted. Shroomlights! Love them. I think I need more Shroomlights. You know what I need, dude? I need, you know what I mean? I need, or do I have it on me? The stuff that I can grow the warped with. Here we go. Not that. I can't grow it on. Can I grow it on that? Or it's not that, is it? What is it? Coffee Time and Chill. Gifting out those 10 subs. We need buddy bombs rolling for Coffee Time and Chill, please. And doesn't that name just look at this? I'm gonna lean into your name. Got some coffee time in my
Kevin Bubbles below the refrigerator. Jimmy Madaduga mug.
and then I'm gonna chill. Like so. Chilling, feeling good. Eating a little bit of beef jerky. Goat Father. That's a cool name. Got to give it to him on that name. That's a cool name. All right, I hate to say this, I'm going to make another chest. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Am I? I almost think I might start actually splitting things up by color. What if I did that? No, that's stupid. Why do you guys let me have dumb ideas like that? All right, give me wood. Give me fuel, give me fire. Hup, hup, hup. Let me hup this up and let me make another double chest. I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud that I'm just adding junk drawers here. What did I just say? I said I'm not proud of it. And it's not even like any sort of like, even the stacking is stupid. All right, resin stuff's going in here. Actually, all things white pale garden are going in there. What is up? Ba-doo boo boo ba-doo boo boo. Boo ba-doo ba-doo boo boo ba-doo ba-doo boo. Ba-doo boo boo. Okay, we'll get this plenty organized later. That's another time, okay? For the time being, what I want to do is I want to grab these two things and some of this dye right here. How do I make neon green? Is it green dye and white? It is. And then that should be how I can make my powder, right? Yeah, baby. All right, well, in order to do what I want to do, in fact, let's go do these real quick. I need to get more cactus. Up! Boo 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 do 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 to home buddy. He didn't give me my axe back. So he kills me, takes my rockets, takes my food, takes my axe. After we were supposed to have had a truce, this guy. Oh, one of those cactus. Oh, here we go. Okay, you guys grow up. I'm going to need you in a second. What's happening here? What did I come down here to do? Oh, yeah, this. Okay, hold on. Oh, this whole thing. Do. No! Oh, he's like an orca. Change your name to you know what? Here's the deal, Doc. Okay, homie buddy. You're not the goat. Goats eat anything. Okay? You're an orca. You don't even eat. You just play with your food. Stop playing with your food. No, keep playing with your food. Come on. I want to die over here and come get my stuff. All right. Well, it's definitely not enough. He's full. That's what it is. He's full. All right. So we did these coal blocks down here. And I think it's going to make a lot more sense if I end up doing something like this. Right? Yeah. Still going to have a little bit of shade or a little bit of that shadow on it. But I'm going to, this is good. God, I'm so mad at myself that it's literally for me to fall for 2 seconds. What's wrong with me? I can't I have to do it. It's like I have to go all the way. So we're going to focus on getting all this good stuff here. And actually, dude, honestly, dude, since it's going to be, well, I still kind of want to fall, but I can do it on top of this. Okay, this is good. We're putting this back. So we'll put this back, but we're going to need a lot more, obviously. So let's get more of the good stuff, and then we'll do that. We'll do a proper green screen. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, you're more of an orca, Doc. Just swatting your food about with your giant tail, flipping up. Am I being set? I swear I'm being set up for something with this whole thing. All right, so let those cactus do their thing, and you know what? I'm gonna need quite a bit, so I might as well. I think I would just take the time to do an actual cactus farm, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to need a whole lot of lime green. Or am I? I might want to make a real thing out of this. You don't know. Oh my God. I'm going to go flying. We're going to find some cactus so I can get this going a lot quicker because I need to get those colors. I'm running his mob farm. That's kind of how this all started, right? Because it was a scarred zombie, which is awesome. Okay, I'm making an axe. Is Dibbledop on? No. Wait, his episode came out today. Good. I don't need to worry about spoilers now. I gotta use the dude. God, this is looking good. My God. And this is so cool. I need to use, I want to get a new axe. What am I thinking? I don't have any goodies here. I have nothing. All my XP is gone. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, is it? Come on, let's get that creaking, baby. Come on. Plus now a little Bohemian Rhapsody for me. Yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, come here, buddy. No! Wells! Okay, well, maybe if I would put the thing on to not sleep. But I didn't, did I? Again, that's on me. Okay, that'll be another time. So mad at myself. That's my doing right there. All right, where is my? Okay, let's go. I'm making an axe, guys. This is happening. I'm gonna hand make an axe, like an absolute chump here. Bop bop, bop. Where's my axe? There, found it, guys. Don't you worry, I found it. No. He just loves to just turn it on for a second. What a jerk. Oh, he gave me my axe back. That's amazing. All right, we're gonna go. Actually, first, I'm gonna go get some more rockets since he didn't. Oh, FedEx did. You know, FedExB, if you upped your services to more violent ones, you'd be like the guy who follows the god of many faces or whatever in Game of Thrones, where I just gotta say a name and they end up, you know what I mean? Doc. I'm just saying. If a little thing were to come along the screen that says Doc was slain by XP, you name the price, dude. You name the price and I'm in. Oh, man. Okay, getting some of that. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Tango. I know. XP is the greatest. What is wrong? What's wrong with my rendering? It makes me mad. Don't you listen to these people, XP. Go do it. That wouldn't fix your issues, though, unfortunately. No, but it would make me feel better. What if you were the deliverer of good feelings? What's up, jokes? 1,000,000 diamonds. I don't have that kind of capital. I don't have that yet. Heather Lee with the 41 months, the platinum bullet. And M. Zors, am I saying that right? 2 new tier 1s. Welcome to the Skiz family. Lady Meow. All right. Well, let's go look for cacti. That's what I was doing. Let's go look for cacti so I can speed this up a little bit for the love of goodness. And we're going to get the lime green dye we need so I can do the thing. You know what I'm talking about, the thing. So I can do my green screen stuff. Ball, 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 ball. I don't know what is going on with my rendering. It's making me, I'm not happy about it. I have found it's best to not cross that guy. Oh, the guy that breaks Minecraft on the regular. Feels so good living wild. Where's the cactus? How is it? What is happening? Have I watched season 6? Season 6 of what? If you're talking about Game of Thrones, and that's a yes, I've seen all of them. I'm actually rewatching right now. The desert's far away. Gosh darn it. So I'm just going to have to be at peace with my lonely little cactuses here, which I think Dibbledot may have brought these to me a while, or maybe it was Top. I don't remember. And I should have been spreading them this whole time, and I didn't. Okay? I'm aware of the errors of my ways. Oh, Hermitcraft season 6. No. Am I supposed to sing to them? Oh, little cactus, grow quicker than the rate at which you're currently growing. Yeah, well, it's not like a chart topper, but dry kelp gives you green dye. Are you serious? I could be doing this in 2 seconds if I wanted to. I joined in season 10. That's when I joined. All right, let's get some kelp. Let's do it that way. That's going to make my life happier. I'm going out here. Ocean time it is. Look at all that kelp. It's like 2 seconds of swinging my arm. I'm going to have more kelp than I could possibly imagine. This is so you guys can see. Okay? It's better if we can see. All right, you get in my pocket. Get in it. Wait. Oh my God, did you guys just mess with me? You guys just mess with me? It's not gonna even work for me? All that for nothing? It's funny because you guys said, I'm like, dried kelp is black. I'm like, can you really turn that into green dye? I'm like, I've never tried, might as well try. You guys are the worst. All right. Whoever lied to me, hope you feel good about yourself. Thanks for, you know, didn't need any more help feeling stupid. So that's good. I'm putting it in the dye chest. I'm going to double down. Got a cactus flower. That's good. You know what? I only played like the beta of Battlefield, the new Battlefield, and my exact thoughts are this. So I only played it a little bit, and it was, I mean, it was. I'm an older man, and I'm a Battlefield 2 guy. This one, and when Battlefield 3 came out, it was like too much, too stimulating. This one feels like kind of on the same ballpark as Battlefield 3. You know what I mean? Just like a little bit. Just a little bit in the same ballpark as Battlefield 3. Battlefield. I don't know if I played Battlefield in 1942. I feel like I didn't. Where can I find sea pickles? I never messed with sea pickles before. What is wrong with my rendering? I got it. That's really annoying. It's like super bad today. Coral reef, eh? All right. Oh God, I don't want to. I want to actually get it. You know what? I'm going to do it with my cactus. It's going to be glorious. I'm doing my cactus. We're doing it. We're just going to come checking it every once in a while, and we're going to do our thing. But for the time being, what I need to do, the thing is I need this chunk loaded. So I'm actually going to move everything to where I will be loading this. Okay. That's what we're going to do, folks. Okay. We're going to move all this near me, and I will clean it up later. I just have like these random little things to generate what I need, like the creaking and now this. I'm taking a little bit too much advantage. What are these holes? I'm taking a little bit too much advantage of my giant area up there. Eating. Oh yeah, what if I did an ender pearl? That would do it. I could make a proper cactus farm, but I don't really need that much green dye. I really don't. We're just going to put it over here for now so it stays loaded. And I'll tear it all back down later. It'll be easy. God, this guy, I swear. Oh. Doc. I'm going to fly to Germany. No, I don't have time for that. All right, let's just get these going for now, and we will figure out the rest later. I'm not worried about it. Because at the end of the day, I literally need this for some lime green concrete that is not going to take a whole lot of time. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about it. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Okay, let's get busy here. So here's what I want to do. It's go time, everybody. It's time to, let me make sure because I have this. How much? Yeah, that'll be enough. That'll be enough. That'll be enough, dude. If I turned all this into dye and I had that much dye, that'll be enough to make as much concrete as I need. Stop egging them on. All right, let me get sorted here. Ooh, hold on. Come on. Oh, whoa, I got it. Wait. Where's the name tag? There it is. This guy sucks. There he is. No! All right. It's like it's just more fun to not tell people to sleep and try to pull it off. You know what I mean? Cub of all people. Hold on, I gotta figure something out here, guys. All right, I'll do this. Hold on a second. I gotta figure something out here. It's being very silly, all my sources right now. Oh, I thought I was gonna do the part. Come on, man. Because I don't want to do it this way. So if I do that, it's going to do that. Well, I guess that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're in business. Okay, here we go. We're still emptying. This is why I made this over here. Even though that's supposed to be that. This is what happens. I get so fed up with my inventory. I come do this. I do a complete purge. And then I wonder why I got all these junk drawers. All right, now I'm going to need more Shroomlights in this. So I'm going to either have to go back to the Nether or can I not grow? Where's the fungus? Where's the fungus? I know I got some. I know I did. I did. He took my arrow and everything. There's fungus among us. All right, hold on, guys. I need. Tell me. I know I brought fungus back. All right, fine. I'm just gonna have to go to the Nether. Okay, we're going to the Nether now. I gotta get some goodies. Where's my silk touch? That's not what I want. I'm putting this away. We're gonna go to we gotta go to the Nether. We gotta get fungus, and I gotta get the stuff that you can grow it on, which I could have sworn I got. Yeah, I have no idea why I have 3 pickaxes in here. We're gonna put that guy away, but I have this guy because he's silk touch and this guy because he's fortune. We'll have to fix that up later. And these guys here, I got them in mending. I'll make a better axe later. I'm not too worried about it. Not really sure why I'm walking around with a hoe. Actually, hey! He just feels so. You feel so powerful, Doc. You feel so powerful. Do you pronounce it Nylium or Nylium? I say Nylium. Yes, Sacco with the 24 months. Code with the 30 months. Doodle-doo, doot-doot, doodle-doo, doot-doot-doot-doot. Now, didn't we find a warped force in that direction, I think? Right? I swear we did. I'm pretty sure we did. Hey, buddy. Hold on. And hey, help me, buddy. Oh. What the heck? Whoa, I landed on something. Hey, no. I forgot what direction I'm going. That's north. I was literally about to go the exact wrong way. No, you stop it. Stop it. Okay, don't get lost. This is what I do. Okay, so this way. I go this way. I think there's warped over here. Everything is rendering so weird for me, so it's like kind of... There we go. Jeez. All right, there we go. Ba-ba-da-boo, do. Okay. And then if I get my silk touch... Warp Nyllium. I could have sworn I got some. What is happening right now? I really thought I got some yesterday and I can't find it now. That's okay. I'll make some of my own goodies here. Because the Shroomlight, I need more Shroomlights. Oh, should I just clear this place out or should I do it at home? I'm gonna clear this place out. Okay. That's how we're gonna play this. Give me my Shroomlights. Do it. No, I'm glad I brought this. Shroomlight! Get in my pocket. What did I just say? Can't ever have too much warped wood, I'll tell you that. Oh, that's right. These don't decay. I forgot about that. I don't like it around here. Can't believe I'm back in the Nether. Why'd you let me come here? Bum. Dum. Okay. Well, this is our life now. I need more Shroomlights, everybody. I could grow them back and oh. Okay, here we go. No. Get away from me. Yeah. Gimme. Oh, yes. Love it. Kevin Bubbles loves it. Bum. Do. No. I don't need to put up with you right now. Not putting up with you. That's got to be so frustrating. Especially when I look like I don't even have wings on, dude. What's up? I love flying around with no wings on. Can I tell what dog is barking? Absolutely. That was a Kevin Bubbles bark. I know my dog's barks. Kevin Bubbles, he has a very he leaves out the B of bark. He just says arc. He does. He just goes, oh. Oh, that was a good waste. Yeah, he just, he are. That's how he barks. I might look at this one. Ah! Okay. I love being close to all this lava. It's my favorite. Okay. Need more Shroomlights, guys. Man, my brain just went somewhere. Started thinking about other stuff. Forgot I was streaming for a second. Almost took my shirt off. No. Wouldn't do that to you. Hop. Ba-doot-doot-doot. No! Oh, this guy. I swear, if I die here, I'm gonna have to log out because I'm never gonna find my stuff. All right, getting some good stuff. Hey, hey, no. Oh, get out of here. I just love thinking about how frustrated that makes those mobs. Those piglins. They think they got me. They've been chasing me about, and I'm like, nah, that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and dip on out. And then they cry. And then they second guess their existence. See? I can be a doc too, you know. You cock a crossbow around me, I'm going to make you second guess your entire existence. I'm going to tell that piglin a story on how his parents would have been better off. All right, let me get... okay, so we have 35 total. I could have sworn I had more. Okay. Let's once I get up to, maybe we get a, let's see, how many would we really do? If I did one every 4, it would be no, Doc. I swear to God, dude. It's like phantom pain. He's not even here, and I'm just like, anytime I get hurt and I can't explain it, I'm blaming him. All right, let me fly around some more. I can hear you. What's funny is I can hear his laugh right now. I can hear that laugh of his, and he's so proud. Ah! Oh, Doc, I swear, dude. Oh, man. That's next level stuff right there, dude. Right over a lava lake. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How is Doc doing this? Because he's doing some sort of voodoo. Or he took one of the arrows. Oh wait, maybe I'm not supposed to give it away. Hold on, I might not be supposed to give that away. Yeah, just call it Doc magic. Maybe he's going to explain it at some point. I don't know. Voodoo, yeah, that's a good way to look at it. It's voodoo. I call it voodoo. I don't know about that, DNR. That's a good thought, though. All right, let me get, oh, here we go. Let's get some more. People know how it works. Okay, so he's doing something to where, and I'm going to do my best to explain it. I don't really understand it, but he got possession of one of my, this whole thing relates back to thorns. So he has possession of one of the arrows that I shot, and he was able to harness the momentum of that arrow eternally, and then hit a thorns. He's hit some sort of thorns armor with it over and over again. So it keeps coming back at me. That's how I understand it, which is just crazy. Insane mechanic. All right, what are we rocking here? 46. Turn those numbers around and I got myself a stack. Okay. All right, this is making me nuts. Let's see. Let's go over here, up there. Get up there. There we go. Oops. Give me more. Give me some more. Give me some more. I'm being very... Oh, I'm going to sneak in. Yes. Okay. Gimme. Yes. Oh, yeah, a little jackpot here. We got 57. I just want a stack, and I feel like I'll be in business if I have a stack. Wait, are we doing... Oh, I do need 2 per. Gosh, dang it. I was not thinking. I need 2 per. There's not 1 per little sound soak that we're going to do. There's 2. And there's something... Yeah, I mean, could I built... What was it... Was it Naked and Scared, I think? I built not a farm, but I built the thing in the overworld where you could... If you wanted to harvest just the wood, I built this giant glass cage to where when you would bone meal one of the funguses, one of these guys here, it would just grow up this tube, and it just made it like easy to harvest and all that stuff. Let me get some more of this good stuff while I'm here. And I could do something like that. Was it Skyblock? Or was Skyblock, wasn't it? Yeah, good shout. It was Skyblock. It was cool, but I don't like need to do anything that crazy. There's a weird charm for me in like going and manually getting what you need for a single project. It's kind of fun, you know. White chicken. So White Chicken is saying, I just got some not good news. I had a plate in my ankle from an injury 10 years ago removed. I'm off work until at least Christmas week. I'm not a homebody. I hate not working, but I have no option. You know what? I can dig that. That's people with those really strong work ethics. It's hard not to admire that, you know? But you also need to give yourself some permission to veg a little bit. Okay? If you're a homebody, find yourself a good thing to binge. I recommend Game of Thrones if you haven't seen it. Or if you haven't seen Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's a good bingeable show. Let's hear it, chat. Okay? Let's hear it. Start putting in the chat some of the most amazing bingeable shows you can think of. Right? Wells coming in with a huge raid. Wells, thank you for that raid, buddy. Thank you, brother. Ooh, Walking Dead's a good one. Wells Raiders... We're taking suggestions. Wells, thank you for that raid. We're taking suggestions for good bingeable shows for White Chicken, because White Chicken just had a plate removed out of their ankle from an injury 10 years ago. Oh, Ted Lasso, that's a good one, dude. The Office is good. Friends is good. Letterkenny is good. This is fun. Game of Thrones is amazing. Stranger Things, I loved the first season, and then I just like lost interest, and I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I need to give it another go. Vikings, you know what? Yellowstone. Let me say something. A little thing like I've not watched Yellowstone, but I have watched the opening scene, and I'm not going to say anything. Oh, Firefly, says Wells. Only 1 season, but a 10 of 10. Okay, see, I haven't even heard of that, Wells. Firefly. And Yellow XB saying Yellow. So I've only seen the opening scene of Yellowstone. Now here's the deal. Okay. I will not tell you what the opening scene is. What I will say is that those who have seen Yellowstone are probably like, yeah, that's tough. That one was hard. That opening scene I was just so, Mayor of Kingstown, says XB. You guys know a lot of good things. This is good. Ooh, the Lincoln Lawyer. I never did see that. Look at me. I'm just collecting Shroomlights, talking about TV shows. The Good Place, that is a good one. I didn't finish The Good Place, but I saw a lot of it, and I really liked it. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is so funny. Suits. I never watched. Well, I've seen a little bit of Suits. Man on the Inside. Look at all. This is some great suggestions. Now here's the deal. For me, my top choice, if you have not seen Game of Thrones, that is one of the most bingeable shows that there is. Breaking Bad, of course, is a great bingeable show. The Office is good. The Office is, I don't even know if I would consider Office bingeable, as in it's loop bingeable. I can binge it and just on loop and just watch it over and over again. Band of Brothers, dude. I'll tell you this: if you want to not be a David Schwimmer fan, watch Band of Brothers, because he does that role. His job was to make you not like him very much, and he does a good job. Good Omens. Ooh, The Boys. Now, The Boys, you got to be ready for some gross stuff, but The Boys is a really good show. Super good. Actually, The Boys, that is a perfect example of a bingeable show, because you specifically, in my opinion, you don't want to like watch that in short bursts, because there's kind of a lot going on. Now, here's an unpopular opinion, if you're all ready for it. And I've talked about this before too. Yeah, baby. I've tried, and I've heard this. Okay, I've heard this. That The Sopranos is the greatest show ever. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've watched it. I've tried it 3 times. I can't get past the first 2 episodes. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Is Pups in the house? Unsubscribe. Unsub. See? Look at this. See how many people say it's... What's your recommendation for me? Because I like... Ooh, what does this say? It starts rough, says XB. See, XB's kind of getting in my camp here. I like mob style movies. You know, in fact, I actually I went to school for film when I was younger, just for a little bit. And it was not like a big deal, but one of my things I had to do was I had to write compare contrast paper. Oh my God. Puppies. Okay. I will tell you about that in a second. Nothing's sacred. Nothing's sacred. Pups. I had to write a compare contrast paper between Goodfellas and The Godfather, and it was a fun paper to write. I like mob shows and movies and stuff. I was so excited about having never seen The Sopranos, and I was watching the first episode. And I'm like, why is this not grabbing me? And I'm like, what am I missing? You know what? Let's start over. So I started watching again. No good. And I'm like, okay, that's no good. And so I quit. And then like months later, I'm like, there's got to be something wrong with me. I mean, too many people whom I talk to a lot about with like movies and stuff, they swear by The Sopranos. So I tried it again. No good. Fast forward another couple months, tried again. No good. I'm like, I don't know why this one's not latching on. I don't know what I'm doing. It takes about 5 episodes. Okay. I did not watch Bosch. I have not seen Arcane. What is Red Dwarf? Is that a show? Okay, now here's the thing about MASH. Oh, SpongeBob is so good. Dude, Mr. Robot is good. That's a really cool one. Walking Dead is so good. The Expanse, I have not seen that. Arcane is top tier. Tulsa King. Oh, Tulsa King. Is that with Sylvester Stallone? What is Red Dwarf? How do I not know what this show is? Okay, let me how am I doing here? Now I'm just talking about shows. I'm not even... Tulsa King is really good, says XB. Okay, so I really like Sylvester Stallone, but mainly because, you know, I'm old school. And, you know, it's Rocky and he's Rambo. I mean, come on. Red Dwarf is a British show from the 80s. Really? Wait a minute. Have I seen it? Is it like a comedy? It might be what I think it is. Is it comedy, I think? Oh, there goes that. Enjoy that Shroomlight lava. I got that just for you. Okay, so let's all address what Pups just said. Okay. I had shoulder surgery. Now, here's the deal. I'm gonna give a compliment to Pups before I dish out some static here. Some well-deserved static. If I'm sick or you come back from the hospital, like when I had shoulder surgery and stuff, she's like the best person to take care of you. You get all your favorite meals. She's like, she's an amazing at-home nurse, if you will. Okay. She set me up on the couch with my shoulder. I got a triple surgery on my left shoulder a long time ago because Scoob, that's my son. This is one of my favorite phases from our family. I was on the couch, set up with my shoulder was messed up. Triple surgery. My labrum was torn 70% through. It was an aggressive surgery. And she, I'm on drugs and she's got me packed with ice and the whole thing. She's awesome. And I would wake up every once in a while from my drug and pain-induced stupor, and the TV's on, and there's this show that is just instantly so annoying to me. So annoying. Where it's just like these, like everybody's like uber, like crazy fake tan and some real tan. And when the cabs arrive, they can't just say, hey, the cabs are here, right? This is back when people were taking cabs. And, what you guys would call an Uber. Cabs are here. No, he's got to go, cabs here. And I'm like, what is this show? It was the Jersey Shore. And I was like, I have to turn this off like pretty much as fast as possible. So I'm looking for the remote. I can't reach the remote. This is true, by the way. I can't reach the remote. I don't know where it's at. At one point, I think I saw it, but I couldn't move because of my, and I was in the room by myself. And so all I could watch, the only thing that was going to be on TV if I wanted to be up and looking at the TV was Jersey Shore. See wandering silence. See, the only thing on the TV was the Jersey Shore. And I'm like, ugh. All right, let me fast forward a little bit. I'm there long enough. And I'm just like this. And I got my snacks. And then the cabs would show up. And me, along with Paulie D, I'd be all, cabs here. And now I'm like leaning into the show. And I'm starting to like care about these people. And I start to realize that they each in their own right have a certain unmistakable charm. Okay? And I would even tell you this. I would totally hang out with Paulie D. He seems super cool. This guy, his hair is a blowout. Do you know what a blowout is? Look it up. It's insane. Every hair is like perfectly in place, and it's like poof. It's all the things that I would just, if a buddy of mine had one of those, I would just be so happy with how much fodder they just gave me to make fun of him. But Paulie D, turns out it seems like I don't know these people, but it seems like he's actually pretty down to earth and pretty cool. Kind of comes off that way. You know what I mean? Did someone make notes of these shows for me? That's too many, and I have a small brain. Yeah, you're gonna have to go back through the chat there, buddy. There's a lot of good shows out there people wanted you to know about. Lord Starscream says House MD is the funniest medical drama out there. Really? I've never heard of it. And wait, are you talking about the show House? Is it House MD? I thought it was just called House. What are we talking about? You talking about House or House MD? I don't know if House MD is a thing, but if you're talking about the one with Hugh Laurie, House, yeah, XP's seen it. So good. House, that's another bingeable one. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, I believe Hugh Laurie was supposed to, or he was asked to play Haymitch in Hunger Games, if I'm not mistaken. And he would have been amazing. And I think Woody Harrelson did a great job, but Hugh Laurie would have been like, it was like it was written keeping House in mind. You know what I mean? Scrubs is good. You know, I've heard about Peaky Blinders. I've never seen it. So let's talk a little bit about MASH, shall we? That's another show that I've seen probably not even a full episode of. And I've heard nothing but great things. I've never met one person in my whole life, and I talk about shows with a lot of people. I've never met one person who didn't like MASH. And so I'm like, and I'm kind of excited to one day have the bandwidth to kind of lean back into something kind of like an old classic. You know what I mean? But when I was a kid, my older brothers liked MASH, but I was a kid and I hated the opening theme song. I don't know what my problem is. It was like, as a kid, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to fall asleep. It was like but when you know what the real song is, it changes the whole perspective. And I've heard nothing but great things about MASH. All right, how we doing on our goodies here? Not super. Let's get. Oh, that's a good one right there, dude. Hup. You were hoping I would fly right into the lava curtain. That's what you wanted. Don't act like you didn't. The opening to MASH is much more fun with the song "Don't Worry, Be Happy." Whoa! Oh my God! I'm picturing the opening. I can see those old school. Is that? Oh my God, guys! Please forgive me. Is the setting the Korean War or Vietnam? Guys, I didn't watch MASH. Is it? Which one is it? You guys know stuff. It's the Korean War. Like, there's more Korean wars than Vietnam War. Okay, so it's a Korean War. So and I can picture those old school helicopters, those military helicopters with the bubble glass. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. That's right. Now, the old timer says, suicide is whatever. What is it? Suicide is painless. Bop dee doo bop bop beep bop. I don't even know what the words are. I know that's what I'm saying. Once you know what the real song is, it changes the context for you. But they just do the melody, and it is. What's up, Kirgator? Oh my gosh, Poppy's tummies. I don't know if you're still around. I'm just now looking up. I'm son that you raided. Thank you for the raid there, love. Guys, I mean, I don't want to alarm anybody. You want to know how you know you've made it? You want to know how you know you've made it in this world? When you get raided by the prettiest girl on Twitch. And that just happened. That just happened. So, turns out I'm kind of a big deal. Okay. All right, what are we rocking here? Give me more. Dolphin Song with the 37 months. Ease with the 29 months. Going Gray asked me, do I remember the old British shows, the young ones, and are you being served? I do not. I am not familiar with that. Cowboy Up saying, had back surgery. I'm still recovering. Perfect timing for new Hermitcraft season. That is good timing. That back recovery, that's going to take a while. I need answers. When you say House MD, is that another show called House MD, or are you talking about the show House, or the one with Hugh Laurie? Because I feel like it's just, oh, Benny Hill. I remember Benny Hill. Same show, says XP. Okay, thank you. So it is the same show. All right, yes, that is 100%. Another great bingeable show, House. So, or House MD, I guess. This whole time I thought it was called House. That, the dry humor of Hugh Laurie is just the best. So funny. The writing is so on point, and he just absolutely crushes that character. Only Skiz doesn't read chat when he asks chat a question. You know, I would love to give some static back to you, but you might be right about that. But I read that. Oh my God, making me crazy here. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, the fact that I have not recorded that opening scene in that pit that we dug yesterday. That's Mumbo's fault, by the way. Because I can't, because I have an idea and it's a good one and it's also stupid. So I have to lean all the way into it. Okay, I think I want to go home now. I gotta go north to go home. Yeah, this is right. Okay, so I can still hunt some more. I can hunt some more. Boom, boom, boom. Charmed. I haven't seen Charmed in a while. I do remember I have seen an episode of that. I mean, I've seen several episodes of it. I never really followed that one though. Yes. Okay, what are we rocking here? 2 stacks would be a little thing I like to call super dupe. Oh, XB. This XB. FedXB. All right, I'm gonna go home then. Well, I am. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta do this. I always forget to do this. Open and streaming. Woo! All right, now the question is, how do I get home? Isn't it over here somewhere? It's over here somewhere. There it is. All right. Getting up there is not the easiest thing in the world, but it's not the worst. There we go. That's not bad at all. Wait, where am I? Tango! I'm lost. There I am. Wait. Is that me? Yeah, that's me. Look at this idiot. Okay. Is this what you want to do? I'm giving you one chance. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. It's going to go right between your stupid eyes. What's up? Tried to warn him. I tried. You saw me try. FedXB is the man. Hey, Pickles! Here's the deal, okay? FedXB, you need to... people need to be like, hey, oh my God. Guys, I've never claimed to be overly observant, but I'm not as look at all these tears. From killing that gas, I got 3 tears from him when I sliced and diced him with this fella. That was next level not paying attention is what that was. I wasn't meaning to do that. I'm not blind. I'm like, hey, Pickles. I'm like, no way. I'm going to hide behind this wall. Boy, it would have been greater if he brought me Shroomlights, but let me hide behind this wall and look at my pickles. XB, you're amazing. Goodness gracious. Okay, so in order to... how does this work? I don't play with pickles. I punch it? Okay, so how many I get? I got... how many is that? I got 4. So I go like that, and will it grow into more, or I got to go like that? Place 1 bone meal. No way. No way. So I don't even need the cactus anymore. I've never played with pickles. Hup. Oh, place 1. I'm an idiot. Place 1 in then bone meal. Gotcha. Go like that, and then we go like that. Oh, shut up. No. Oh, that's gross. That's so easy and wonderful. It's gross. This is awesome, XB. All right, good. This is, and then I should be able to turn this into lime green. Or do I got to cook them? Don't tell me. Don't tell me what the answer is. What did I just say? Don't tell me. I did it again. I replaced 4. I'm a genius. Okay, why don't you put them next to each other? Okay. Okay. That is the M in Timwood. Okay. That's the M in Timwood. Can anybody explain what I mean by that? Well, if I put them in offhand, then I'm going to end up, or I could put this in my offhand and go like that. But see, it doesn't work because it's all about the right click. I'm so happy right now. Okay, so I want to see if I can get fast at it. So you go right click, scroll, right click, left click. Right click, scroll, right click, left click. Isn't this exciting, everybody? If you put more coral, yeah, it'll spread. Ooh, I'll have to go get more coral. XB, do not bring me coral. You're too nice. I won't abuse your niceness, you know. I'm just saying. Oh, dang it. I don't need to do that. Dispenser could be good. What's one gonna do? Oh yeah, just do the numbers like this. Go hup, 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 hup. If I can get this down like amazing, I'm gonna start doing some drummer stuff, and you guys are gonna be like, what? No! Oh, it's good. Don't you? I didn't know that you were. Hey, okay, well, I got to get my thing. Hold on, I got to get my name tag. No! No. Okay. It's more fun trying to do it. It is. I could put up the no sleep sign, but it's more fun doing it this way. So if I go like this, it'll spread. Woo! Look at that. Hup. 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 Look at that. That is sick. I like it. What if I were to put one over here? Will it just... Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, dude. Oh, that's not coral. That's because I'm... Oh, I thought that was coral for a second. That's my bad. So, bop. Oh, he gave me coral. He gave me all this coral. What is this block? I thought this was... It's now dead coral. Ah, is that what just happened? I'm gonna end up killing that coral too. Ah, yeah, I get like it looks so much like gravel. That's crazy. Watch this, guys. Want to see some greatness? Are you ready for greatness? Go like this. Bop. Okay. Then we go bop. But I gotta do that. Oh, I gotta aim it. Coral needs to be touching water. Gotcha. So I wonder why this water source said, you know what, I don't really feel like pathfinding that direction anymore. How does he have everything? Dang it. How'd I get to that guy? Okay, ready? Took a while to find coral reef. What, you just did it today? He did it today, didn't he? This guy. This guy. Vanilla Dice Mark with a new tier 1. Welcome to the Skiz family. Glad you're here. McLaren with the 33 months. Dolphin Song. 37 months. You know how you celebrate with 37 months? You have a piece of beef jerky. I didn't make the rules. This is what you have to do. One banana. What's one banana? I'll be talking about one banana. Two banana. Two banana? I haven't gotten Bill's tongue yet. Puppies, tummies, if you're listening, we need to order some beef jerky called biltong. Apparently it's amazing. You went and got jerky because of yesterday's stream. That's amazing. I'm not even sponsored by beef jerky. I would love to be sponsored by beef jerky if you're a beef jerky company. I love beef jerky. Today, 20th anniversary at your job, says Mans. That's huge. So I was in Colorado. I was signing TCG cards. We were at a house, and Puppy's Tummies was like, I'm going to the store. You want anything? I'm like, beef jerky. I've never say that. He brought me back this, and I love it. The thing is, this specific beef jerky, imagine if this was like a long rectangle shape, like about this long and about like that thin. That's how this like texture of beef jerky used to be back in the day. And it reminds me so much of when me and my buddy would go to a place called Smitty's, grab a can of it. We go out into our desert fort and just hang out and talk and eat beef jerky. Log. I didn't get a whole lot of beef jerky on the TCG cards. I don't know. We don't have any cooking streams on the horizon, pups and hups, but who knows? So the Rookie, I think we watched like one episode of it or something. All right, let me see. Let me get this good stuff here. How much we got? We have quite a bit. This should be way more than enough. FedExB, thank you again. That's really, really, really cool, man. Thank you. That is really, really cool. Vanilla Dice Mark, gifting out 2 subs. We get some buddy bombs rolling for Vanilla Dice, who, by the way, I mean, Vanilla Dice, what are we doing? I mean, you just wanted me, your nickname's going to be Robbie, right? Why would I nickname Vanilla Dice Mark to Robbie? Who can tell me? Who can tell me why I would do that? Somebody's going to get there. That's right. His name is Robert Van Wiegel. Mr. Van. That's right. It's Robert Van Winkle. What's a real name? Robert Van Winkle. Why did you chit? Nothing rhymes with Winkle. Pump, pump, pump. Oh, yeah. Now that I've done, don't worry anybody if you're new to me. I did not just have a stroke. That is one of my favorite Jim Carrey moments on In Living Color from back in the day. So good. Build, gifting out those 5 subs. Buddy bombs rolling for Build 6389, if we could. I am a native Arizonian. Yes, I was born here. Not Saturday. It was not Saturday Night Live. It was In Living Color. Jim Carrey's Bit of Vanilla Ice is an absolute classic. All right, stop. while I do up my laces. This kind of thing happens every show. Yo, I gotta learn how to tie a bow. It's so good. So good. Inefficiency is Skizzy special. You're not wrong about that. All right, let's go. I think what if I cook these? Maybe I'll be able to do. You know, is that the thing? Let me cook them, and they'll turn into green dye. All right, let's see. Lime green. Lime green. Such a good clip. If you have not seen Vanilla Ice's, Jim Carrey's reenactment, if you will, of Robert Van Winkle's Ice Ice Baby on in living color, you got to watch it. You have to watch it. It is so unbelievably funny. So unbelievably funny. Did he do a parody of Informer? Okay, I'm going to check that out. Look at this. Look at this message from Vanilla Dice. Says, Skiz, I've been following you for quite a while. Love your humor, and you always bring a smile to my face. I'm going to a music festival today, and the headliner is Tool. I'm so jealous. If they play 46 and 2, I'm going to lose my mind. We'll record some of it for you. That's cool. That's amazing. I have seen Tool live on several occasions, and they are amazing live. That's cool, Rob. Vanilla Dice. Sorry, your name's Rob. Robbie. Calling you Robbie. I hope that's cool. Jim Carrey on In Living Color is extremely underrated. Yeah, I agree. 1 billion% agree with that. He is something else, man. All right, this is going in here. We'll put these pickles in here. Let those cook. I don't need to worry about the cactus farm anymore. I'm going to bust these down, and then I will get a couple cactus and just tuck those away in case later time I need proper green, which I don't think I will, but let's just do this. All right, give me my goodies. Have you seen 10-second songs cover of I Write Sins, Not Tragedies in the style of Tool? What? No. I have not seen that. The Real John says, never listened to Tool until you mentioned it. I've listened to 46 and 2 1,000 times now. Dude, you know what's crazy is that there are a couple videos out there that do a good job explaining 46 and 2. They do a really good job. And I'm going to tell you this right now, dude. My own theory. You know what? I don't even know. It's not even worth saying. It'll be too confusing if I say it, actually. I don't think it's making a lot of sense. I was going to tell you about a theory I have of mine in regards to their track choice for the track that was that placed before 46 and 2 on their album Enema. I was gonna my theory, because it's basically what they're, you know, like old vinyl records when you let the needle play all the way, it gets to the end and it just does this like, it's like 40 seconds of that noise is the track before 46 and 2. And I think that their intent was to, hold on, I can do this. Where is it? Where's the name tag? Where is it? Oh. Okay. Now you stay, you ready to do things that are great? Okay. You ready, dude? Come at me, bro. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. All right, now I have you. Now I got 3 of you. So, I don't even want to say. Anyways, that noise that's around it, right in 2 is so good. Such a good song. Such a good song. But that noise, that's a whole track, and I think what they're getting at is that we tend to, if you look at the way that they depict the persona down to ego, down to the shadow. It looks like a record. And I think that track of just that is us sort of just them illustrating that we all just stay on that outside of, you know what I mean? Nobody, not a lot of people are trying to dig towards the shadow and stuff. You'd have to listen to it and you'll know what I'm talking about. All right. Now let's do this. I'm going to eat this with my face hole. The creakings are just because I'm farming resin right now. And then for the time being, I'm going to go put, I need to make another shulker box. Let me get in. Are these are, I'm going to put on some music one day and actually organize myself. And I'm running into the same issue I ran into last season. I just keep doing it. I just keep making the same mistake. You know what I mean, dude? All right, give me this. You get in there, you get in there. Let's put this wood in there, which I have plenty of. And there you go. You get in there. Oh, what else is the Blackstone? Right? We were going to go with the Nether bricks, which isn't terrible, but Blackstone, I think, looks a lot better as what we're using in between stuff. Did I not? I believe I nicked a bunch of Blackstone from Scar, right? That's a responsible thing to do. I didn't steal it from Doc. Put it out there. I'm learning too, I can learn. Oh, we got another one here. Let's see. So iPod saying, I meant to add a message to those bits. Oh, did I miss that entirely? Oh, I did right there. Yeah, it just says show love. I think I told you several months back that the What's Stopping You podcast encouraged me to get my GED. Well, I wanted to share that I officially have one more test to take before I get it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so here's the I Write Sins Not Tragedies in the Style of Tool. I'm going to listen to that after my stream. Zyor. What is this? Talking to puppies' tummies. Can you save this? Here's your list. Oh my goodness. Look at this list of shows. House, Breaking Bad, Stargate, Game of Thrones, Battlestar Galactica, The Expanse, Dexter. I never saw Dexter. That just looks like super dark. Walking Dead is so good, man. Now, I don't want to name drop here. Josh McDermott. Just name dropped it. Dropped it like it's hot. I used to work with Josh McDermott at Costco a long time ago. Now, if you're wondering who that is a gentleman who plays Dr. Eugene Levy on The Walking Dead. Isn't that crazy? And what's crazy is when I was watching Walking Dead, when he made an entrance, it had been so long since I'd hung out with Josh. And for the record, he actually looks like he lost about like maybe 30 to 50 pounds for that role. And I was watching, and it had been years since I had seen Josh, and we hung out a lot. And we were actually on a radio show together at one point because he had some sort of thing where he was a relative regular on a local channel here, and he asked me to come in and do a bit with him. It was really cool. Anyways, I'm watching The Walking Dead, and Dr. Eugene Porter makes his entrance, and I'm like, what? I recognize this dude, but my brain never entertained that I recognized him from having known him in real life. My brain was like, what have I seen this guy in? And I couldn't come up with anything. No, he did not have a mullet. I couldn't come up with anything. You know what I mean? I couldn't come up with anything. I'm like, I got nothing. I'm like, well, who is this dude? And what was he in? And it wasn't until like, I don't know, 6 months later, another buddy of mine who worked at Costco with us hits me up. He's like, did you see that Josh is acting now? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, dude, he's on The Walking Dead. And I'm like, what? And then I go, I'm like, who is he? Oh my! And it just like boom. I'm like, oh, he lost some weight for that role. He's like, yeah, he looks a little different, but that's Josh. I'm like, and I looked it up. I'm like, that is Josh. And I was just blown away. I was blown away. Wasn't he good? Clutch, he was good as Eugene. He did a really good job. That is, dude, if you've not seen, and I think The Walking Dead is still going on. And for the record, I'm not current in The Walking Dead. I feel like I should be very honest about that. I'm not current. I haven't seen it in years. And there is a whole lot's gone on, and I kind of missed it. It got so far. It end? I thought it was still going. So it ended? Okay. Well, I'm glad they wrapped it up because it felt like it was kind of getting a little bit long-winded for a tick there. You know? All right, what are we on here? We got 64. All right, let me go. Spin-offs are still good. So there's spin-offs. Okay. You know what's spin-offs? Let's talk about some good spin-offs. Because spin-offs don't always make it. And here's what's crazy is I really enjoyed. So obviously you guys know I'm a huge fan of Friends. And then there was a spin-off of Friends called Joey, where it was Matt LeBlanc just kind of continuing on. It was the story of Joey. And guys, I'm telling you right now, I watched every one that was available and I liked every one. It just didn't make it. Didn't make it. Young Sheldon might be the greatest spin-off to ever exist, in my opinion. Young Sheldon was so good. Now, Better Call Saul. Let's talk about that. Okay? Don't turn your back on me. I love The Walking Dead so much it's ridiculous. And when Better Call Saul came out, I couldn't wait to get started, and I couldn't latch. It just was so slow in the beginning. And it had like, I forget the actor's name, but it had Lenny from Laverne and Shirley on it. I'm like, dude, how's this gonna, dude, that's a you problem. I need to give it another go because I've heard nothing but great things about it. Right? Aaron are out with a new Prime sub. Welcome on in to the Skiz family. Ram T with the 18 months. Whenever you talk about Tool, it just reminds me of how this is from T-Cons, of how when my husband was getting, hold on. When my husband was getting a vasectomy, the doctor had Tool on in the background. Dude. And the doctor was also a drummer, so he's like, I got the scalpel, and he's just like air drum with the scalpel. My husband's like, I got to give Better Call Saul another go. Again, it's another thing. I've just heard so many great things about it. I got to give it. Ooh, Pluribus. I've heard that's good. I've heard that's very good. Homie buddy, homie buddy, homie buddy, homie buddy. All right, here's what I'm going to do, people. You can't stop me. I'm going to go get some sand from there. This is not the best way to get sand. I'm going to make it look natural. I'm not going to ruin this. Oh, there's a good spot. I'm not going to ruin it. I'm just going to get some. Laverne and Shirley was a spinoff, too, of Happy Days. Was it? Why don't I know that? Who were they? What character was on Happy Days? Oh, dude. Letterkenny, great spinoff of Letterkenny is Shorzy. What a great show that is. What a great show Shorzy is. I've seen Interstellar, yes. And I'm going to tell you right now, Interstellar, if you've not seen Interstellar, because I didn't see it until years after it had come out. If you haven't seen it, then listen to me. Do not put it on in the background and have it be some sort of background noise. If you're going to watch that movie, watch it. Really watch it. You know what I mean? Like, do it for real. Really enjoy it. It's so good. I've never seen Psych. Interstellar was so cool. I feel like that was that a line? That feels like that was like a line from Shorzy. Yeah, guys, Letterkenny is such a fun show, and the spinoff Shorzy is so good. What's up, Camila? Okay, I'm gonna have to watch Psych. See, it's another thing I've heard great things about. And I hate to say this, but I think I'm gonna have to give Sopranos another go. I think somebody gave me some advice one time. They were like, dude, just start on season 2. Season 1 is so slow. I'm like, how in the world can you start on season 2? It feels like you're gonna be missing so much context. You know what I mean? Ahoy, Jevin. I'm gonna tell him ahoy. Ahoy, matey. Is that how you spell matey? I don't know if that's how you spell it. Letterkenny's on regular rotation in your house. That's a good show. And that's what I appreciate about you. Is that what you appreciate about me? I love that show. All right, that's enough. This should be, I think we're getting there. It's gonna be more. I spent all that time making all that coal to make that pit. I got a bunch of black wool from top because I was just gonna have me falling into a dark hole, but instead I'm gonna put lime green blocks because I'm gonna do a green screen. And I think it's gonna have me dropping into like space or something. And this is all for a 2-second bit. Don't play Minecraft like me. YouTube like me. But don't play Minecraft like me. Whoa. Hey. That's a good amount right there, dude. We're going to make more, you know. Oh, boy. Do I need to put more pickles in there? I don't think I'm going to have to. I think this is going to be enough. I think. I said I think. Well, I do. I got 3 ghast tears just chilling here. I swatted 1 ghast in the air with my amazing sword. By the way, puppies, tummies, keep an eye out for my chain. It's missing. Because I took it off 2 seconds to wash my hair, to get my head wet. And I left it on the counter yesterday. And I think Cora, who we've added Niffler to her name, or she's the Niffler from that Newt's Harry Potter one, where that little thing that steals jewelry. Kevin doesn't steal jewelry. The Niffler does. And the Niffler is Nala. Jeez, I keep doing. We used to have a cat named Nala. Cora. Cora the Destroyer is also the Niffler. From Fantastic Beasts. Thank you. Oh, pups stepped away. Okay, gone to grab some food. That's good. Okay, let me go do the good stuff now with... That's the only part I hate about this. I wonder, I could do it right next to this guy. Like, I could do it right here, you know. I actually don't hate this idea. Hold on. Wait. No! Hold on. I need to get some wood. Have I seen a zombie? No. Have I watched Leverage? I have not seen Leverage either. Boom, boom, boom. Wonder if I could do this in F3. Right? Let me grab this. Let me go like this. Give me this. All right, now I grab this like that. Silk to let me need silk attachment. There we go. Nice. I don't know. I've never seen Leverage or Psych. iZombies is so good. It's on Netflix. Oh, no. That's why you can't do what I just did, guys. Okay. I'm telling you right now, there's so many shows I still do need to watch. Is that... All right, let's keep going here. Where'd the wood go? I chopped it down. There we go. Ozark, that's a good one. Now, I'm a huge Jason Bateman fan. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's talk about the 100. So Pups watches the 100. I don't know if she still does, but apparently anything in life can be go back to the 100, according to her. Like anything at all in the world can be compared, like the 100 has covered it. Dang it! Just happened. Hop, hop. So wait, so I don't even know if the 100 is over. So don't give me any spoilers because one of these days I'm going to lean into that show. I started to watch it and it was too like, in the beginning it was just felt like it was really kind of written for teenagers. Nothing wrong with that, but it wasn't quite grabbing me. And then, but I guess it kind of changes with time if I'm not mistaken. So I should probably give it another go. Mobland, I have not, but I like Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy. What was that? What was that movie where he played both him? Like he played there were twin brothers in it, and he played them both. What was the name of that movie? What was it? Is it Legend? It is, dude. Let me tell you something about that. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you something. You guys want some show and tell? Can't. I want to show you something. There is in that movie, the brother who's kind of like a little crazy. I love his glasses. So I had to get glasses. Now I had LASIK a long time ago, but I had to get glasses because the LASIK was a while ago. So at night, driving's kind of rough at night for me because all these like the lights glare a lot. So I got glasses that are for nighttime driving. But I made sure that the frames, the way the evil brother, those glasses that he wears are so cool, and they're just something so menacing about him. So I made sure that my frames were like very similar to the ones from. There's some lore for you. I made sure that they were similar to the ones in the movie. So he's in Peaky Blinders, and I'm gonna have to watch this. I've heard that, but I've just never seen Peaky Blinders. The Craze were, so is that what they are in Legend? Is the Craze? Tom Hardy was in Black Hawk Down? Dude, he's a versatile actor, dude. Okay, look at One Board Jewel here. I couldn't possibly agree with you more. The Last Airbender, Avatar The Last Airbender, it's a cartoon, and it is amazing. It is so good. So good. The writing is so good. The story is so good. Oh, put it in your hand. Magic the Gathering just came out with an Avatar The Last Airbender set. Really? Okay, so Arcane. So you guys, I'm hearing more and more about Arcane. Well, I'm glad I didn't miss that chat. This guy might be the coolest man alive. Listen, okay, that was a really nice thing to say. And in these moments, I was saying this on stream yesterday. It's more impactful to be still. Name it. So I should really not let that comment go to my head or smile about it or anything. No, that was a really nice thing to say. Who can name that movie? In these times, it is more impactful to be still. Black Hawk Down was good. Nobody can name that movie. All right, let me see how much I got here. So now here's the deal though, people. Okay. If they're going to let us, we're going to get as much resin as we can without asking people to sleep. So we got a lot of punching to do here. All right. Is it too early? Do. So I named these guys. See, this guy is, that guy sucks. This guy over here is the freaking Creaking. And this guy is another freaking Creaking. Give me my resin. Do. Oh, okay, got as much as I could. All right, I got some. Do. If I were to break this log, what would happen to him? Would it kill him? If I break this log here, it will despawn, even if named. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. The reason I was thinking is because I was like, wouldn't it be cool? Actually, I could probably do pistons on here where when something gets resin, if a piston, okay. Why do I do this to myself? I gotta know now. Do I even have any redstone? I haven't done anything with redstone this season. Other than my awesome lesson from Dr. Top. Guys, what'd you guys do with my redstone? I got quartz so I can make a piston. That's what I want to do. I want to test it with yeah, baby. You know what I mean? I'm going to test with the good stuff. Petrus says, hello, hello. Please go ask B-Dubs or Gem or Impulse or literally anyone about Arcade. It's like that was like the world's most subtle needle. That was amazing. A needle is I don't know if it's used in other stuff, but pistons don't even need quartz. Yeah. A needle is when you you're poking somebody. It's a poker term. And that was a little needle right there. It says, please go ask B-Dubs or Gem or Impulse or literally anyone about Arcade. As in, what is wrong with you? It's top 5 shows ever. Also, I wish I could have sympathy for you with Doc, but you were warned over and over and still decided to step on his toe. Love your face. I'm a toe stepper. Okay? Because I'm chop busting and Doc dusting. Name that. How do I have no redstone? How? Oh, I mean, it's such a cool looking block. I'm just going to do one. Okay. I'm just going to do one. I'm just doing a little bit. Okay. We're going, hey, we're going to place all these, but now my mind is somewhere else right now. And I want to test this out. And you guys are going to be cool with it. You love this idea. Oh my God. What? Wait, who did? XB's not on. That wasn't FedXB. Who did that? Who did that? Was it Dibble Dop? Dibble Dop! Santa Pulse. Thanks, buddy. All right. it feels good securing my place as a server hobo. I you know, I wear it like a comfortable pair of shoes. I'm gonna put that there. This place is not organized. We're gonna get organized. Yes, we are. These guys are doing nothing. You guys are worthless. This has been full for how long? I'm sorry. That was rude. That was not necessary. That was over the top. I'm sorry, fellas. Don't unionize, please. I don't remember what I need for this, but I know I need iron, and iron I do have. Actually, I would argue I have plenty of iron. In fact, I'd venture I have too much iron. See? I don't even know how much I don't remember how to make a piston. So just make it for me. All right, now I got to look it up like a chump. A piston. A piston. N. Okay. It's okay. All right, so if I grab this fella here, so cobblestone, planks. I got planks. I got oh, I didn't get enough cobblestone. All right, give me this. I had a. Lever. Okay. Is this because I want to see it for myself? Okay. Hup. 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 Okay. That's awesome. All right. Well, if I ever have a huge need for a ton of resin, then we'll get there. Green is, oh, he's AFK right now. All right, so let's go put, woo. Boom, 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 ba-dum. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. Okay, I can go ahead and shrink this whole thing. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. You know what? I actually am going to do this for some reason. Okay, guys, you got to be wondering, why is Skiz doing this? I am building a literal green screen for an opening scene, and it's going to be for like a 2-second scene. Why not? Anonymous! Skids, have you ever played any of the Telltale games? As a movie fan and a certified gamer, I think you will enjoy them. My personal favorite is The Wolf Among Us. Have you ever played any of the Telltale games? Telltale games. I don't even know what that is. The answer is no, I have not. Or I have, and I'm just not aware of it. Telltale game. That's something we're thinking. We're gonna have to look into that. All right, let's do this. Why am I doing it like this? These are all going to be hidden. How do I want to? I don't want to tear these down. I like the shape of this thing. I'm not going to overthink this. We're going to come back down. Ooh. And we're going to do this instead. And this will be this level here as well. Actually, no, this top is going to have to be proper blocks. Okay, we'll get to that later. That's fine. Boom, boom, ba-da-ba-doom. Still holding out hope for Wolf Among Us 2. Okay, I'm going to have to look into these Telltale games. I'm gonna have to look into them. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? The only way this is gonna work is if I take this out and then do it. We're gonna have to do that. Snooze Susan says, watch Animal House if you're over 18. A little bit more on the mature side, that one is. And this is going to be unpopular. I don't even think I should say this out loud. I don't think I should say this out loud. I've never seen Animal House. What? I can't hear you. The music's playing. I'll get back to you. I've seen little bits and pieces of it. I've actually never sat down and watched like a pop. I've never sat down and actually watched the whole thing. Pops all and unsub. That'll do. Dropping my sword. And I'm out of here. No, I love my movies. We know I love my movies. What's up, Spigot? How are you? 3 pumpkin and hot sauce. We got a new tier 1 and a new Prime. Welcome to the Skids family, you guys. Thanks for being here. I have not seen The Last of Us. I have not seen that. Okay, why'd I do it like that? I have to carve this down. Planes, trains, and automobiles. I have indeed seen that. That was arguably, you know what, this was back in the days, man. We're talking the 80s now. And that is John Candy and Steve Martin. And that is, I don't know how to explain this. I know it's such an old person thing to say, but those were like maybe the best. I don't know. Felt like the best time, it was like the best version of Hollywood or whatever you want to call it, man. Like John Candy was just such a classic and so funny, and Steve Martin is one of the best ever. No, Jimmy James, how dare you say something like that? Jem has seen like 2 movies in her life. I've seen so many, but I've missed them. Yeah, those aren't pillows. That's a good scene. Was Planes, Trains? Was that a John Hughes? I didn't know John Hughes did that one. Oh God, yes, Night Sky. That scene is. It's a really good movie. I'm just gonna tell you, if you've not seen Planes, it's super funny, but it also is very moving. And John Candy's performance of that character that he created is so good. I didn't see the documentary of John Candy. I think I'm gonna have to be at peace with the fact that it's gonna probably make me sad, but I really, really like John Candy. I'm telling you out there, the actors that we've lost that devastated me, John Candy was one. Chris Farley was a big one, and Robin Williams was a big one. And obviously, for me, the toughest in my life is Matthew Perry. That's my toughest. That is the dude I model. Yeah, see, there it is. I model so much of my delivery and my timing, my cadence so much. I've been inspired so much by Matthew Perry. In fact, I'll give you an example. And I do it a lot, and I don't even know I do it sometimes. But like, if I say something, I'm trying to figure out, maybe let me think. If I say something like, God, I got to get all this concrete. I hate it. Like the way that's like the inflection, the flow of the inflection pulls direct. Oh God, Heath Ledger too. Oh my God. The way I say that, the inflection of it and the cadence of it pulls from Chandler Bing, played by Matthew Perry in Friends, where the Gandalf is coming, right? Their friend from high school or college or whatever, who's just like, so like the way he parties is amazing. They're so excited. Ross and Chandler are, and they're waiting for him to show up, and Chandler's pacing around. He's like, I'm nervous. He's like, I'm so nervous I might vomit. Like the way he says it is so funny, and it just like stuck with me. And I say that, like I say it in that, I say so many things like that, you know. Your personality is Chandler Bing. Hey man, that's a great personality to have. That's a great character. I did see, I'm not current on Silo. Maybe I am. I might actually be current and I'm waiting for the next season to come out, or it came out and I'm just not aware. But I've seen Silo, a lot of it, and I love it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Impulse is the one who recommended Silo to me. Are you around, Impulse? Is that right? Did you recommend Silo to me? You can tell me here or there. I feel like you recommended Silo. Yeah, see, he did. Yeah, it was so good. And it was like, I just, like, Pups and I started watching it after he recommended it. And it was like, we were like a handful of minutes into it. And I'm like, dude, this is going to be good. And it takes a lot to grab me right away. Another show that grabbed me right away, which is what I wish Sopranos did, is another show that grabbed me right away is Game of Thrones. And that happened because a good buddy of mine, back where when I worked at Intel many years, when Game of Thrones first came out, he's like, you got to watch Game of Thrones. I'm like, what is this? And he's like, trust me, I know you'll like it. He's like so deadpan type of guy. And he's like, you know what? Here, come to my cube. I go to his cube and he plays like the first 10, like the opening 10-minute scene. I couldn't blink. I couldn't look away. And I was instantly hooked, and I've seen every single episode, and now I'm rewatching the whole thing. I love it so much. So I tried to read the books. I did. I couldn't hang. And I like reading too, and I couldn't hang because I couldn't follow. Every character had several names, and I just was it was just, and I'm not suggesting they're not good, but they're obviously amazing. I just couldn't follow or something. I love The Office. I dare you to quiz me on The Office. Ready, set, quiz. Go ahead. Ask me any question you want. I'll crush it. Go on. Yeah, we don't really talk about the last season. We don't talk about the last season of The Office. Or not The Office, of Game of Thrones. Matthew Perry was also in so one of my, like, it's a silly movie, but I love it, is the whole 9 yards is so good. What season did Dunder Mifflin become Sabre? That's a joke. When did they become Saber? Boy, that's a good question. Let me think about that. Yeah, baby. I feel like I want to say season 9. Now, this is where I'm not good at quiz stuff. Is I ask me like storyline questions and I should be able to crush it. But like, what was Jan making that had to cook for 2 hours? She made candles. Oh no. Oh, what was she making? Oh, for the dinner. God, what? I feel really stupid. Was it a roast? I feel like she was doing a roast. Or was it a casserole? I don't remember. God, I'm really just blowing it. Okay, who says the line you can't eat cats, Kevin? Kevin says that. There, thank you. There we go. Give me more. I need like redemption here. But you can't eat cats. You can't eat cats, Kevin. We say that to Kevin, Bubbles, Malone, Refrigerator, Jimmy Madadugan all the time. I do like How I Met Your Mother. That's a fun show. It's a silly one, but I do enjoy it. What was the most popular present at Christmas swap? That would be the iPod. Was Toby the Strength? You know what? That was never quite. XB, shut up. I'm just saying. Ask me ones that I can answer. That's all I'm gonna say. What's Pam's name in the show? What's Pam's name in the show? Her name is Pam. What are you talking about? What is Pam's name in the show? Yeah, I saw the lore that Toby's a strangler. I saw why that is too. Oh, Gabe's middle name. That's a good one. Hold on. Pause. I want to answer this. Gabe's middle name is. What's in it for? He gives. I know that it's a female name. What's in it for? Is it start with an S? What's in it for GSL? Right? Gabe Lewis. Gabe. Dang it, I don't remember. What is it, guys? Is it Sandra or something? What is it? Susan. It does start with S. Yeah. What's in it for GSL? Who said someone making soup after someone duking in the office? That was Creed. Creed did that. What was the name of the dance created by that's when isn't it just the Scarn? Didn't they call it the Scarn? What character went to the Halloween party covered in blood? That was also Creed. And it turns out it just was really good timing for him because that was real blood. He didn't even know it was Halloween. What's my favorite? That's what she said. Oh my God, I don't even know. They just went nuts on that. There's so many. I liked it when he was told to not be making those jokes anymore. And Jim is just setting them up over and over again until he had to respond pretty much. Okay, why is this guy not producing? Why make ye resin? Make the resin. No! Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, more. What was Jim's tell in poker? Jim did not have a tell, but he knew that Dwight thought he did, and it was when he coughs. Anytime he coughs. And he used it against Dwight. Yeah. Give me more. I know, yeah. Good time to Scar. Scar, the Scar we all know and love, is all based on him mishearing that it was Michael Scarn. He thought it was Michael Scar. What is Erin's real name? Her real name is Kelly. That is a really good trivia question. Yeah, Erin's real name is Kelly. I never watched Andor. What is the Dunder Mifflin server password? Yeah, I think it's boobs with a Z. Oh boy, I don't remember what. Well, no, I don't know what her real name is actually. Where was the U.S. office filmed? Oh, I mean, the setting is in PA, but I don't know. I thought that was her middle name. I thought that was Kelly's middle name. I have not seen Spinal Tap. I gotta watch MASH. I gotta have to. Pups, if you're listening, we're gonna have to watch MASH. Okay? You're gonna have to deal with it. We're MASH watchers. Do 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 do. Bo, 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 bo. Am I gonna have to go get more sand? I'm gonna have to make more pickles, that's for sure. All right, let's max these out here. Hup. Oh no, don't hup that. That used a thing. Hup. Okay, remember this trick, dude? Okay. All right, I asked about the Timwood thing and then I didn't even pay attention. Hup, hup. let's go put these. What are we rocking over there? About half. Got about half of the green screen laid out. Thing is, these colors, these shades are going to make it a little bit harder to deal with. The shading, but it might be okay. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. That's just the music. It's gonna deliver it to you in a second here. All right, let's go make some mo. Give me some mo. And where do I put the rest of the pickles? I'm gonna find a little rhythm. Pickle. I put the pickle somewhere. Where do I put the rest of the pickle? Question is, do I have enough? I'm gonna have to get some more sand, everybody. Okay. Okay. We gotta get some more sand. Yeah, we're doing a green screen for opening bit in the next episode. I can't believe I mean, I do green screen stuff, right? I used to have it back in the day, my other studio, but it's all like live based. I've never done it in an actual video before, so I'm kind of excited. Premiere. I use Premiere, Adobe Premiere Pro. I've heard great things about DaVinci. I'm just kind of stuck in my ways type thing. I've gotten so proficient at Premiere, the idea of learning a new thing, I'm not loving that idea. I have heard great things about DaVinci though. Learning new software sucks. It really can. You know what is crazy? So when I learned, the first time I even tried Premiere Pro, I'm telling, I had never even opened it before that, but I had edited back in the day. I used to use, back when I was going to school for it, a program called Avid. That was a long time ago, man. And that was the first digital editing software I'd ever seen. And it was, I learned what I needed to. But anyways, I had never used Premiere Pro, and a buddy of mine who I worked at, Little Shop of Horrors, I've not seen that in so long. I don't trust having a proper opinion on that. Other than if we were talking about the whole, what Rick Moranis was in, I really like Rick Moranis. So many years ago, a guy I worked with, this older gentleman, was also a mountain biker. This guy was in great shape. And he knew I really liked the idea of editing, and I did a little bit of it in college, and he asked me to make him and his mountain biker crew video. And so, like a music video. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a fun project. So I made the coolest thing happen, dude. I made the coolest effect in it, but when I was going to do it, a buddy of mine's like, how are you going to do this? And I'm like, I'm going to try this Adobe Premiere Pro. He's like, don't waste your time. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you have no idea how complicated that software is. You're never going to learn it. I'm like, it's not really what I wanted to hear, but okay. I'm like, well, I'm gonna try it anyways. So I did, and it was definitely rough in the beginning, like knowing nothing. Oh, it was the worst. And it took me a long time to get started. And what I ended up making, I think I did a really good job on. And I also think it took me about 20 times longer than it would take me to do today, you know? But in any case, that's how I got started with Premiere Pro. And I kind of never looked back. And then through time, I just got really, really good at it. XP, you started Windows Movie Maker. My goodness. I don't think I've ever made a thing in Windows Movie Maker. Bop, bop, bibbidi boo, boop, 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 boop. Bop, bop, bibbidi boo, boop, 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 boop. What is wrong with my rendering? Maddie, you started with Windows Movie Maker 2. The shadow with the green screen location can be... Oh, smart. Thank you. Let's put on Gamma and see if it gets rid of that shadow. So when I do the thing, it'll be better for us. Oh, my wingy. let's have a look at this. Hop, 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 and hop. It softens it a little bit. Virtual dub. I've never even heard of that, Etho. Virtual dub. Virtual dub. I've never even heard of that. Oh, very good, Bop. Okay, I'll ask Mumbo about that. That's a good shout. It's a really good shout. Never seen Lost. However, I was in Hawaii when they were like filming the first season. I'm begging you to try your offhand to bone meal of pickles. All right, let's check it. Let's try that. Have any? All right, let's go get some more. Let's go try that. I got to be careful of how much bone meal I use because I need it for the dye. Let's have a little look see. I thought if it was in my offhand, I'm just gonna. All right, let's. Oh, I think Windows Movie Maker was genuinely better than Vegas Pro. What? Okay, so we're hearing some good things about this Windows. Right now, the creator of Windows Movie Maker is feeling pretty good. It's getting a lot of shout outs here. I can dig that. Bump, bump, bump. What do you use now, Jemmy? Etho, what do you use? Everybody who's listening, who's a hermit, put it in chat. What are you using now? What do you use today to do your editing? I'm curious to see if I'm the... Okay, so XP is Premiere. Impulse is DaVinci. I knew that. I know he swears by DaVinci. DaVinci for a few years now. Okay, see, that's 2 for DaVinci. Gem's Premiere. Yeah, see, I'm with Gem on that one. I'm a Adobe Suite guy, right? I use obviously Premiere. I use... Hey! FedExB! What a guy! Thanks, everybody. Lightroom and Photoshop daily. So, and I use, thank you, XP. Cause I use like Photoshop. I use After Effects. See that's right there. Jem just said a Paint Shop Pro 8 for my image stuff, says Etho. Yeah. After Effects is when you need to use it, that's what a powerful program that is. You want to know what I think? If I had to assign myself a percentage for how like proficient I am in After Effects, I'd say I'm rocking like 1%, given what it can do. You know what I mean? Because if I was interviewing for a job, I'd be like, I have exposure to After Effects. If I switch, I'd go Final Cut on the Mac. Oh, God, I hope I never have to switch. I'm such an old man stuck in his ways. I don't want to switch. Don't make me do it. Okay? I don't want to switch. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. All right, let's try this out, guys. Making all the pickles. Okay, I gotta make sure you guys can hear the music. Otherwise, you're gonna think I'm losing my mind. That was really cool to be able to ask the hermits what they do. FedExB, you need something, dude. You do need a jingle. You need something that announces your arrival, my friend. Okay, here we go. I got it. I'm gonna put this in my offhand now. And I go like that. Okay, and then I pick this up. See, that's why. That's why, next ghost. You're saying try your offhand to bone meal of pickles. XB says, I use B-dubs shut up from, what is that? What? I don't understand it. What is it I'm supposed to ask B-dubs about? You see this next ghost? See? See what happens? It just places another pickle. Okay, we'll swap them. We'll give the bone meal the priority, like so. Put these in the offhand. Okay, and then I go click. See? That's why. You speak when spoken to. Next goes is, well, now I stand corrected. Isn't it so awfully humbling? I've been there. I want you to know that I've been wrong before too. It's very rare, but I couldn't even get through that. I can't even take myself seriously. Hop. And then you hop. Okay, then you hop, 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 hop. Dang it. Okay, see, I got twisted. See, I got twisted. You know who'd be good at this is a pianist. Pianist. Piano player. I had to get ahead of that one. Because of the finger coordination. What? That's what they're called. A piano player is called a pianist. It's not, I didn't say it's a very fortunate name. Mosel Bop, that was too mean. Too mean. Bop's like, or a gamer perhaps? Put it out there. You're stressing the wrong part of the word. No, pianist. It's a pianist. B-Dubs left the game because of the way you guys are talking, because your heads are in the gutter. Oh my gosh. Well, it's okay. So here's what it is, guys. It's the number one, right click. Number two, right click, left click. Number one, right click. Number two, right click, left click. Oh, I ran out. All right. So that should be, I'm going to be, put on a macro. Yeah. We're making these by hand, how that is. All right, how we doing here? All right, 37's not bad. I'm gonna need a lot more. In the meantime, we're gonna put our pickles in here. Get in there, Mr. Pickle. Proud Looney with 1,000 biddies. You're amazing. It says, hey, Skids, I'm currently a film and media student. And I have to learn Avid. What? It's such a clunky software, but it's used in 90% of entertainment editing. I struggle to think that's accurate. Avid is so outdated. So outdated. That blows my mind to think that is the industry standard. That would blow my mind. We're still on the pianist. Pianoist. Okay, pianoist. Pianist. I can't believe that Avid is the industry standard. That just shocks me. I mean, are they at least Have they updated the crap out of it, hopefully? I have to hope that it's very updated. Very glad I'm getting some use of this gravel, guys. All right, let me do this. Where did I put... Why would I put those tiers in there? Misplaced the tears. Okay. Okay, let's get our good stuff here. Got 50 of them. That's pretty good. This is crazy. This is where I need somebody to stop me. I'm doing this for a green screen for a 2-second bit. Eventually, what I should do, and I'm just spitballing here, is maybe just, you know, start making an episode. I don't know. Maybe. That's right, Maddie. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to send... Actually, I'm going to wait until I build it. Then I'm going to send a picture of that green screen to Mumbo. Because Bop is telling me that Mumbo's got a texture pack that might be able to get rid of some of those shadows. So we might see if that's something that we end up needing to do. We'll find out. Let's go make a few more. Actually, it's fine because we're going to do this. We'll make all these and we'll come back and get the new dye. The Hermitcraft dye. That is a really good looking block. Lime green concrete is cool looking. I did? What'd I miss? Would TNT stop you? I can deliver. Yes, that would stop me. Please don't blow me up. But you were looking out for me. You were saying whatever it takes. You were willing to kill me if that would help me. That's a true friend. No, that was a joke. I thought about that too. Doing the problem is, actually, it's not a problem because I could do both corners. I thought about doing the map, but that would be a giant green map I'd have to make. Although, it would be kind of cool just to have for the rest of the season, right? That's something worth doing just to, so I have it. I know, Fallen. I just blew it with the creaking, with the freaking creaking. Oh my god! I could have just placed I could have just placed the powder and then just poured water over it. Such a good idea. It's also more fun. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I really like this idea. And I'm upset I didn't think about it right away. What's wrong with me? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go. In fact, now I can actually even place it like this. What's up? See what I mean? Okay. I don't even know what's faster. I mean, hold on. Okay. No, we don't need to do that. That's the same problem, Skiz. You genius. Come on down, pick this up. Okay. And we can do here. We will have to go there, though. But if I put one, not there, but here, that's a waste. Well, no. No. Wait a minute. I got to dig this out. I was right the first time. We got to dig this guy out. Don't put those there. Jem says, I edited so much today. So much skiz today. You edited so much skiz today. This is giving you flashbacks. Holy guess the build noises. Oh. I need to do more posture checks, guys. You know what I mean? Oh. That, you let the cat out of the bag now. Let the cat right out of the bag there, sweetheart. You know who's very excited about Guess the Build? The cat is coming out this week. That's true. Yeah, when the cat's head is already poking out of the bag, you already know there's a cat in the bag, even though it hasn't left the bag yet. So, my daughter is very excited for another Guess the Build. She loves Guess the Build. Okay, so I'm going to have to get this one. We go like this. I'm going to dig this guy down. Boom, boom, boom. I can't believe I didn't think about the water thing right away. That is, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I'll just put that there. Now we're going to stack you up. Do 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 do, boom boom boom. And okay, let's go with this. All right. I love using gravity to my benefit. You know what though, dude? You know what, dude? We're gonna have to. Yeah, we'll do that later. Bum 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 bum. Oop, pop 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 pop. Oh, that's how you really get it done. And okay, guys, it's gonna be so much fun when I don't know why I'm so giddy about this. We're gonna get the water and pour it over it. It's gonna be glorious. Wait a minute, I got more here. All right, let's go. We're gonna have to replace that guy. No, let's go here. There we go. Ahoy! Okay, good. He didn't ahoy me. There we go. Man. I was about to be kind of hurt. Gravity is such a downer. All right. Now then, get more of the good stuff here. And I guess, are you... All right, let's go. Dude, it just feels good to actually... I'm thrilled I didn't get rid of... I don't know why I would have. I mean, because it's me. But I'm really glad that I still have all this gravel. It was the gravel when I was digging it up was annoying me. All that gravel is from that one scene in here. Remember when I did my explanation and I just like cleared out this like little mountain here? That's all that gravel. I just did it beat up style. What does that mean? You guys, I know what you guys are all really here for if you want me to get into it. I'll do it if you want. Obviously, you guys all came to talk about fantasy football. I'm not going to talk about fantasy. What I am going to say is that I'm going to be just fine not talking about it because my team is doing terribly. Terribly. XP. Meanwhile, Impulse, I got my money on Dippledop. His team is crushing it. I got my money on Dippledop, man.
Yeah, baby.
Nate the Great just thought of a funny but inappropriate joke. Okay, so it's a DNR. You were correct. That one is a little bit of a stretch, but I really, really dig the effort. Okay, here we go. This will put us there. Okay, so it's time to start pouring water on this fella. So we're going to. Man, I'm really like, I was supposed to finish my studio, but I'm doing this and I'm fine with it. Do a drive-by watering. Dang it. Yay, I did it. Okay, you ready? Why are there unfortunate noises coming? The whole thing has just really got a lot of steam. Let's go over here and hop. I want to watch. Whee. Nothing that bad. Okay. I thought I was about to learn that this was not going to work and I had been trolled again. Yopi. Oh, that's Riley the Pepsi. And now I want a Pepsi. I want to go grab an ice cold Pepsi right now. That is amazing. This is such a great way to do this. All right, there we go. That's good. Okay. And we'll smooth this out here. I have more concrete than I could possibly imagine any sort of use for. Dead fish. You got to put the clap in there, dead fish. This kid's got a joke for you. A dragon won't explode, but a dynamite. Right? Like a dynamite. But you got to do the clap. Isn't that from the Jeffersons? A dragon. Picture me spinning around. A dragon won't explode, but a dynamite. It doesn't take much for this guy. All right. Uh-oh. 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 Good luck, have fun. Restocking of what? Hubba? Oh, wait a minute. That reminds me. Jemmy Bemmy. I forgot. What did I do with it? Maybe I shouldn't tell her I have something for her if I don't have it. Where's all? Oh, here we go. You go to Jimmy. Dang it! Fine. Fine. Let me put all this away. I'm gonna put this in the dye one right now. I'll figure that out later. Now, in the meantime, let me grab some regular stone, some cobblestone. No cobblestone, duh. Regular stone. And I think some andesite maybe. Look at this, guys. Baseball Cole saying, tuning into the stream from the gym. The What's Still Stopping You podcast kicked off my return to the gym for the past 9 or so months. Thank you and Impy for the inspiration. That's amazing. You guys always make me feel pretty good with those kinds of things. That's very cool. You know what? I better get some more. I'm gonna have to grab a stack of this stuff in case I end up needing it while I do this. Okay, I overshot it. All right, so what I'm gonna want to do is I'm going to carve these up here. Of course, I didn't bring my shears. My Ed Sheerans. So aptly named by Mr. Dr. Professor Dibbledop. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, now I'm gonna put andesite right there. Okay, once I go in, sorry guys, I didn't think about it. Once I fall in, yeah, we're gonna build up around this thing, I think. That's what we're gonna do. So let's start off here with a nice frame, and then we'll fill in around it and make it look a little bit more organic. Good. Okay, now to that end, we're going to fill this in, make this come up a little bit. Good. In fact, I'm going to cover this because we are not going to want the effect to be on the top of it. The space effect is going to be down in the midst here. Yeah. Boo-ba-doo, 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 boo-boo, boo-ba-doo. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, I was in the zone there. Woohoo! Ooh, Kill Bill. What are we talking about Kill Bill for? That's a good movie. Boom, boom, boom. Man, that's why I keep overshooting. It's like so hidden in there. It's actually kind of perfect because that's sort of what the bit is doing, if you will. That was Griff. You guys asked me if I know my dog's barks. Yes, and that one right there, that was Griff. And Drax rarely barks, but when he does, he's got a bark. But mainly he just cries a lot. He cries when he's not on the walk. Even though his walk just finished minutes before. All right, so let's have a look at this. Okay. I think we're in business. And I need to make sure that fall won't kill me with my boots, right? Yeah, boots are amazing. Almost makes me wish I went lower. Okay, good. That is what I needed to do. So I'll do some offline testing of that. And hopefully that'll be a good bit.
Yeah, baby.
You know what I mean? Garnthal! How did the octopuses win the football game? I'm going to hide the rest of it, see if I can get it. Obviously, this has to do with something with an 8. Or an ink. What is it? With their tentacles. And I like that. Okay, their tentacles. I like that. Except nobody's winning a football game with only tentacles. You need a lot more than that. There you go. Give me that resin, buddy. Give it to me. What?
She did not take it. Left it on the counter.
Which counter?
The bathroom counter.
I know I did. I went
and
looking.
then disappeared.
But
I put it away.
you are the cat who took it. Puppy's Tummies is the one who stole
So
it.
in case you wanted to apologize to her.
Sorry.
Yeah, I hid it so she wouldn't get it.
Hey, she's the one who steals all the jewelry. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I had to apologize to the cat for blaming her for stealing jewelry. The cat that steals all of our jewelry. And this time it was Pops who stole it.
You left it out.
Why? Why'd you remove it?
You weren't in the room. I have no idea.
But why did you take it off the counter?
Because I didn't want her to get
Hey, because she didn't want the cat to take it. How about that? It's not that far-fetched that I blame the cat. All right. Anyways, Pups got me this chain, and I really like it. I'm going to put it on. My cat steals jewelry 100%. You see this here? This is my wedding band. Left that on the counter one time. That was a mistake. It's gone for a week. She was just playing with it around our house, all around the upstairs, just playing with it wherever she wanted, and then finally it just turned up. It's a niffler. That's what I'm saying. That's Cora the destroyer, but also a niffler. She's a sweet cat. I'm an animal lover. Love my dogs, love my cats. People are like, you a dog or cat person? I'm like, I'm not one or the other. I love my animals. Now, Ravenclaw has been very bossy. When it's bedtime, Ravenclaw, my oldest cat, stands on the stairs and just screams. Just yells, it's bedtime. And when I get in bed, I'm barely in bed. I lay down, I'm there, I'm still trying to situate the sheets, and she's already stepping on my chest to get up here and sleep so that her face is right here. It's really cute. I got big, giant Shrek fingers, so this is hard for me to put on. Come on! Oh, I love my cats. I love my dogs. I love them all. Oh my gosh, this is like, should not be this tough. I think I need to wear chains that like Rampage Jackson or Mr. T has, so that the things that you fasten them with are a lot bigger. You know what I mean? Okay, we're going to find somebody to raid. And I'm going to go grab a bite myself. Guys, thanks for sticking around. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. That means what? Go on. What does that mean? What's tomorrow, everybody? I think you know. It's Friday night. It is the After Dark stream tomorrow. Tango, Impulse, and Skiz. We're meeting up tomorrow, starting 5 hours after today's start time. So 6 p.m. MST. And it's going to be glorious. I'm going to send you, lovely lot, over to Mr. Wells Knight. Go say hello to Wells for me if you could. I don't know what my Patronus is. Nice. I love that, Coda. Katie Twinkle with the 24 months. I'm gonna start loading you guys up. Okay, yeah, so another good stream. A lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Thanks for sticking around while I do these things. And then tomorrow, the Hermitcraft After Dark stream with Tango, Impulse, and Skiz. 6 p.m. MST. It's gonna be a good time. Really, really, really looking forward to that. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Go say hello to Wells. Make him smile. Until I see you next time, you guys. Oh, you're gonna see some real building when I send you over there. It's gonna be good. Be good to each other. Thank you, everybody.